the Adam effect. Achieve things out of mind.
If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Adam effect. Join the movement.
This is the Adam effect. Achieve things out of mind.
If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Adam effect. Join the movement.
This is the Adam effect. Achieve things out of mind.
Don't never let anybody take your belief in yourself away from you because they hurting inside. Don't you never let nobody do that. Always believe in who you are in the darkest moments, man. In the darkest moments, when you at that pain, when you at the bottom, know that you're gonna get back up. But you gotta believe it.
Bro, yeah. I'm Gil. You Gil? I'm looking for Keisha. Yeah, you was the one in her DM. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. We played you, bro. Yeah. We got your cash out. Appreciate you, boss. You a freak in the DMs, too.
You need to leave.
Yeah. We'll expose you, boss. No. You a freak, boss. What's in the box? 12-piece spicy. Put it down or we expose you. Put it down. You came with flowers, too, boss? Oh, my God. You came with flowers, boss? Put it down, boss. Walk up.
Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. You are the core. Shout out to the Adams. Good evening to the Eves. This is the Black Pill Podcast, baby. Yeah, I'll be cracking myself up too. Hey, man, my bad for coming in here a little late, man. The computer was tripping, Ninja. Where's the womp womp? Yeah, Ninja. I don't know what the hell was going on with the computer. First off, RIP to Charlie Kirk, because Ninja's gonna turn around and be like, oh, why you not talking about it? Because everybody talking about it. What else? Hey, guys, for example, 1 second. Do you guys know today's 9/11? Completely forgot. So when we see all these things happening, it's because of all these mental masturbators that come on the internet and expose themselves to these kind of weird things that go on in society that have gone on over the course of history. And then we have this thing called copycats. Copycats are created. Beside the point, let me pull myself up in here. Today's episode is about Chrisean Rock clapping back at Karlissa about her son. So she claims Junior is not related to Karlissa by blood.
What the hell?
Yep.
Oh, my God.
Yep.
No way, yeah.
And y'all gotta let us know what y'all think in the comment section. I'm shocked because at first I thought they was on the same team trying to help each other win on the internet. Now I'm a bit skeptical. Anyways, let me pull myself up. Where we at? Man, I'm tired, Ninja. Tomorrow's Friday. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. We in the building. Yes, sir. Can't believe we made it. I was like, man, the stream a dud. Anyways, we got a poll in the chat, and the poll is, chat, do you think Junior is Blueface's son? Tell us what you think. And the options are as followed, or the answer choices are as followed. We have option 1, Junior is Ronnie's baby, RIP. Option 2, Blue is Junior's dad, she capping. Option 3, there is more to the story. And option 4, put the kids first. So I mean, hey, let us know what you think, okay? Let us know what you think. Past that, I'm a little bit tired. If I come off a little bit weak today, you know, it's been a long week, Ninja. It's been a long week. I ain't take my nap. Y'all know I'm getting old out here in these streets. I ain't take my nap, so you know what it is. If the stream lags, I don't know why. So imagine, guys, before we get started, let me give you a quick backstory. Imagine, so I'm like wired up to my Wi-Fi. Like I got a Ethernet connection that I connect to the computer from my Wi-Fi. So, you know, I checked my Wi-Fi today and my Wi-Fi was over 1,000 megabytes. Now that's a win, right? That's a win. And the reason why that's a win is because I have up to 1,000. So I'm looking at 1,100, 1,200. I'm like, damn, my Wi-Fi looks so good. It's going to be a good show. So, you know, I realized that I unplugged my Ethernet cable last night. So I put my Ethernet cable in. Tell me how it went down to 750.
Boy, what the hell, boy?
Now, the reason why that's questionable is because the Ethernet cable is supposed to actually make it go up in speed. So the speed's not supposed to be faster. So now I'm looking at my Ethernet cable like, hey, maybe I need a better one. So I'm going to have to go invest into a better one probably tomorrow. Besides the point, like I said, man, the stream lag, it is what it is. The message holds true. Y'all participate in the show. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Quick disclaimers before we start. Everything that we say here is for social media commentary and social media purposes only. None of this is real. Don't treat it as such. Secondly, we got to say this because ninjas are losing their minds out here in these streets, man. Shout out to all the people we feature on the show. Guys, you know, we troll. You know, ninjas used to get bullied when we was kids. You know, we troll. You know, we say all these things, but it's all love. So even Chrisean Rock, you know, I don't promote bullying and all that bullshit because everybody like, damn, you fixated on this little girl. It's like, no, I'm not fixated. She just, you know, in the words of Cardi B, she is the drama, okay? She's the clout. So that's the only reason why I'm talking about her. Secondly, yeah, like I said, we don't promote bullying over here, none of that shit. You feel me? When the people come on my show and say whatever comments they say about her current situation, it's because it's public information. People know what's going on. And then two, at the same time, I gotta remember, you know, I guess everybody wants what's best for the child. And shout out to the kids, man. Shout out to the kids. So yeah. You know, I say that to say, yeah, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Don't pull up on me. That's why I've been telling y'all don't pull up on me. Secondly, when this shit pop off, Ninja, we doing security detail, Ninja, okay? We doing security detail. Fuck that. I knew you ninjas were crazy, but I didn't understand how crazy until yesterday. Now, I don't know Charlie Kirk. I know he was, I wouldn't say a closeted racist, but he did have his own, I guess, afflictions with black people or with ninjas. Shout out to the ninjas. Remember, there's a difference between ninjas and black people. At the same time, you don't have to be black to be a ninja. Are you guys following me? Am I preaching? Are you following me? So yeah, with that being said, yeah, he's made some questionable comments, so I'm not really on his side. You know, I can understand that, you know, he passed away, he had a family, condolences to the family. That doesn't mean I'm like empathic about it or whatever the case may have you. Don't judge me for that. I understand when a life is taken that, you know, it's a big deal. And then when it comes to what we've seen on social media, you know, that we're not supposed to see that. That's not normal. Besides the point, you know, I was talking to an old lady in line today. I was in Dollar Tree and we was having a discussion about it. And I told her, I mean, I hold people now, and I forgot when I started doing this, but I basically hold people to the same standards that they hold me to. So because I'm a dark skinned man in America, and I've said this before, shout out to America, the best country in the world. Hold on. Yeah, shout out to America. So yeah, like I've said before, I hold people to the same standards that they hold me to. So because I have to measure twice to cut once, in the words of Charlemagne the God, or whoever said that, yeah, like I said, because I have to measure twice to cut once, or because I'm held to an extra hard standard because of my skin tone, I hold everybody else to the same standard. So me personally, I'm not a racist. It don't matter if you white, black, yellow, brown. Ninja, I only care about green, ninja. I only care about this paper. Past that, the same sentiments and the same stereotypes and prejudices that all of you have, you know, I'm pointing the proverbial mirror at yourself, right? The same stereotypes that you guys have, I have about you. So because you have those stereotypes about me, and like I said, if it don't apply, let it fly. But because I assume that those stereotypes are about me, it's like I said, I hold you guys to the same standard. With that being said, man, we're going to get started with the show. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Yeah, man, enjoy the show. Like I said, my name's Black Adam. Y'all can find my music. Shout out to everybody checking out my music. Shout out to everybody checking the show. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Hit the like button, participate. Like I said, make sure it relates to the show. Shout out to the numbers, the person with the numbers on the screen. I got no idea what you said because I don't know if it relates to the show. You know, I speak English. Shout out to America, ninja. Not to say it like that. Not to say it like that, but at the same time, I appreciate the follow. Shout out to you. I appreciate the follow. I don't speak Spanish, though. No Espanol, okay? But yeah, man, like I said, shout out to Charlie Kirk, man. May he sleep in peace. Y'all know what it is, ninja. Ain't no hate in my heart, ninja. Ain't no hate in my heart. Anyways, we're going to get started, man. Let us know what you think in the comment section. We got a lot to discuss today because a lot has happened, right? A lot has transpired. Here we go. And also, don't troll in my shit. Don't troll in my shit. Please don't troll in my shit. Excuse my French, but if you troll in my shit, we're going to find a way to block you. Don't troll. Make sure it relates to the show. So like I said, man, everybody got the same social media, but we all have different algorithms. Here's a bit of mine and my fan base. Shout out to the Core, shout out to the Adams, and shout out to the Eves. Guys, I got a lot planned. I'm setting things up. I'll be setting things up in the future. Oh my God, look at my DMs. Jesus, my DMs is just there. All right, man, we're going to get into an Adam experience. Y'all pay no mind to my DMs, bro. My DMs are always exposed here. Don't judge me, Ninja. Don't judge me. All right, first things first, man. Like I said, today is 9/11. Like I said, today's about Chrisean Rock, but today's 9/11. So I got to show y'all what's happening out here in these streets. I need all of you guys who find your way to my page. And when I say guys, shout out to the Alphabet Boys and Girls and the LGBTQ Brigade. Shout out to the ninjas. Shout out to the women. I'm talking about everybody that find their way to my page. In the words of Papa Black, for those of you who don't know, Papa Black is my dad. Shout out to my dad and my stepmama. So my parents always tell me around this time, and this is my favorite time of year. Put a 1 in the chat if this is your favorite time of year. My parents always told me around this time of year, shit started happening. You got to be, my dad would say vigilant. You got to be mindful. You got to be vigilant. So around Halloween time, Thanksgiving, and then Christmas and Black Friday and all that kind of mumble jumble, yeah, ninja, shit happens. So y'all gotta look alive out here in these streets, okay? Look alive. First things first, we have a U.S. Naval Academy on lockdown after a former midshipman was expelled from the school, and now he's opening fire. Ninja. What the hell? Oh my God. Yeah, man. Yeah, y'all gotta be careful out here. Shout out to my cousin too, real quick. Shout out to my cousin Johnny. He actually just made the naval. He made the what is it called? The Navy. He made it to the Navy. Shout out to my cousin. Yeah, he made it to the Navy. Shout out to that boy. So I guess we're officially a militarized family. Oh my God. But yeah, here we go, man. Let's listen to the footage.
Tonight, just in the past few minutes, Fox News has told the U.S. Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland is on lockdown right now. Multiple sources telling us inside the academy that a midshipman who had been kicked out of the school returned to campus armed with a weapon.
Crazy.
There are reports that gunshots have been heard at the academy and one of those halls that houses the midshipmen. One official on campus saying the shooter is knocking on doors, pretending to be a military policeman. Again, these are initial reports. We're getting our reporter on the ground to the U.S. Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland. Reports of a shooter or shots fired. We're going to get the ground truth, but the academy at this hour is on lockdown.
Crazy shit, people. This is America. Shout out Childish Gambino. Now the song makes sense, Ninja. Now the song makes sense. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Hey, look what I'm whipping out. Yeah, this is America. Now it all makes sense, Ninja. Hey, man, it's crazy out here in these streets. It's crazy. Anyways, let's continue. Like I said, I got to let y'all know what's popping off out here. Then we're going to discuss industry news. For those of you who are new here, we discuss the industry. We discuss industry news, things that are going on within the music industry, within the entertainment industry, sports. It just depends. It's a lot to cover, and I am one person. So we go after the videos that people send me, and then I put them in the Adam experience, and then we discuss and I guess react to it in real time, right? All right, so let me see. Where should I start? First things first, we'll start with Boosie's fiance. Shout out to Mrs. Hatch. So Boosie's fiance, Rajel Nelson, says she wasn't broke when they first met. She's describing the time in which she first met Boosie, and we're gonna bring up Boosie and the reason why this relates to everything. Because at first, I guess Kodak. Shout out to Kodak. Shout out to Florida. For those of you who don't know, I'm from Miami. Yeah, Kodak, I guess, called out Boosie because Boosie didn't say anything about Young Thug, and we were supposed to discuss it, but everything happened with Charlie Kirk. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Here we go.
How did me and Boosie meet? When I was working as a hostess at IHOP. I met him on Canal Street. Oh, so you was broke, but when you met him? I was never broke. I had $1 in my account. But even then, why you trolling? Yeah. I mean, she asked how much I had before I dated boy. I had $1 in my account. She said I was with him when I was broke. No, girl, I had $1 in my account. Don't even ever try to shade me like that. I had something. Do we argue? Absolutely. I don't know a couple that don't argue. We do. But like me and Boo could argue about, me and him could argue about something, and I promise you, we're back talking like ain't nothing happened. Like I'm talking about within a few minutes. Like,
but what the hell, boy? I call cap. Here we go.
That's just how we are. How did me and Boosie meet? We could argue about something so stupid and just be like, and we will be back talking in a few minutes. Get over it. We're together. How old am I? I'm 30. I've been with him
30? 30? Shout out to her.
a long time. I've always pretty much dated
I did not think she was 30, but I won't tell you how old I thought she was, whether that was older or younger. But here we go.
older people. And he's been the person that I've dated my whole 20s, so it's always been older.
Whoa. So Boosie dated you throughout. How old is Boosie? I don't even know, Ninja. How old is this Ninja? I don't know how old this Ninja is. Here we
I
go.
love it over there. Dude, Boosie spoil you, be honest. Girl, is water wet? I mean, let's talk about it. I can't even tell you all the shit. I'm real, girl. That's a man. That is a fucking man. Okay? That's all I'ma say. That's all I'ma say. We just...
Yeah. All right. So, hold up. So, a woman sent a fake marriage certificate and a ring claiming she's married to Boosie. Here we go.
Why a lady sent her marriage certificate? She sent her marriage certificate, the ring, and a nice little card for my fiance saying that they got married. But this is the ring, girl. I'm gonna wear this ring because this silver is like one of my favorite things to wear. So I'm just gonna take your ring. I'm gonna take your ring.
Hey, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. Hold up, bro. Like I said, guys, make sure that when you send me videos that they're pertinent to the show, Ninja. Because, you know, I watch these videos with you guys. I don't see these videos before we're watching them together. So sometimes I'll be wondering as to, like, what was the thought process of bringing this up here? Besides the point. Anyways, like I said, we got Boosie responding to Kodak Black after Kodak questioned where he stands on Young Thug's snitching allegations. And this is after Boosie once called out Kodak for doing a song with Tekashi 6ix9ine. So first things first, Kodak said, this is what Kodak had to say about the whole situation. 1 second, I'm trying to make it a little bigger so I can see it. So Kodak said, where the hell is Boosie at? Fam was just a spokesman for this shit. Now ain't got nothing to say. These niggas is bullshit. That's what he said, Ninja. All right, that's what he said. Let me see. So Boosie responded, and Boosie said, Kodak, believe me, when it's time to speak on a situation, I'm going to speak on it, but it's business. Get a bag to speak on these situations. And believe me, somebody coming with it. And you wrong. I shouldn't have energy at all for this shit with what I'm going through. And for those of you who don't know, Boosie right now, I think may end up doing some time because I think he pled guilty to something, Ninja. Like I said, moral of the story, don't be a street ninja in today's day and age, okay? That's the moral of the story. But he said, I shouldn't have energy at all for this shit with what I'm going through. And you must still be mad about my remarks about you. Let that shit go and admit you regret it now. Your career been down ever since. You fucking over your legacy. You're going to be known as a drug addict before your talents. On top of that, you checked PC, my ninja. I don't want to say nigga, my bad, guys. Come on, man. You walked to the left when you got off the bus. This whole Fed system will tell you this. I don't want to go back and forth with you. Get off the drugs and go get you some helping. You fucking with the wrong one, nigga. I ain't want to say it like that, but that's what he say. All right, so this is what he said.
I've been getting my fans on my ass. Everybody in my DM talking about, nigga, speak on the thugger shit.
Speak on it, Ninja.
Man, check this out, bro.
What's up, bro?
It's time for me to speak on anything. I'm gonna speak on it. Whoever put me on their couch, bro, I'm an open book. I'm gonna speak on it. I'm gonna tell how I feel, and I'm gonna keep it real about the situation. That's bullshit, huh? But somebody gotta put me on that couch, bro, to do that. But at the same time, I shouldn't even have no energy for this shit. Like, all this shit I'm going through right now, like, man, I shouldn't even have no energy for that shit, bro. Like, I'm going through real gangster shit, bro.
Now, you know that meme? Do y'all know that meme? Hold up. Do y'all know that meme where it's like, he's right, you know? He's right, you know? He's right. Here we go.
You know what I'm saying? So, I got a lot of shit going on. You know, I can't be...
Whoa. What happened? Did it freeze? Are we frozen? Are we frozen? Hold on, let me see.
Especially with Yak. Nigga, you know, I'm trying to get the same thing you got from the same people.
All right, I guess that was just the first slide. Boy, that scared me for a second. Here we go, people.
And you know that, bro. Come on. Type of shit you on. But, other than that, bro, like, yeah, when it's time to talk about any situation, you know how I'm coming. You know I'm gonna tell the truth how I feel about any situation. And to all my fans, you know, if y'all my real fans, y'all gonna say, man, she ain't really got time for that shit. Like, I don't even want, like, my...
And I mean, I'm gonna let y'all know what it is, man. Now, I'm not a street ninja, but what it comes down to is everybody had a certain moral and code and principle that they all stood on that none of them actually stood on. And I told y'all this. I told y'all, I've been telling y'all, the problem with the streets is the fact that everybody creates their own rules in their head, and you have to follow their rules in their head, and you don't even know what's going on in their head. So guess what? How are you supposed to know the rules? Can somebody explain that? Explain that. And that's the problem. So when somebody break the rules, everybody's sitting there like... And that's why nobody want to speak on it, because at the end of the day, this ninja broke the rules. Shout out to Thugger. Anyways, more on Kodak. We had Kodak shooting his shot at Mariah the Scientist. Ninja.
You need to leave.
Ninja. Here we go. Listen to this. And I guess Mariah the Scientist told Young Thug on a jail call that Kodak Black tried to holler at her. Oh, man. Dang. I guess she wasn't keeping it player. Here we go.
Me. I said I wasn't going to tell you this, but I have a problem with telling you everything, so I'm going to tell you.
Right? Hold on. I said what? I was like, bro, what did she say? What did she say?
Oh my God, no way,
She was excited to tell him about that. Yeah, that's how girls be. Shout out to the ladies. Here we go.
It's me. I said I wasn't going to tell you this, but I have a problem with telling you everything, so I'm going to tell you.
What?
Problem with telling you every single fucking thing, so I'm going to tell you. I'm going to let you get through this message this round.
Oh, no.
Hey, yo, me coming at you don't mean I don't wish dude come from up under his situation, because I'm a real nigga. Hopefully, bro, ass come home for real, bitch. B-I-H, exclamation mark. But in the meantime, Scotty, you know I've been fucked up about you. And
Damn, Kodak. Damn. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, bro. I'm gonna post it here so that way ninjas can't be like they don't know. All right, so look, there was a time when I used to get a little bit tipsy, and when I used to get tipsy, I used to maybe reach out to some of these female artists and say, yeah, you could be mine, and all kind of stupid shit. So that's gonna come out in the future, okay? That's gonna come out. I'm gonna let you know now. I'm gonna let you know now. So that way they can't say, oh, you know, you think you perfect. You act like you perfect. Nah, I ain't perfect. I done did some stupid shit like that too. In my defense, I was a youngin' shooting my shot. And shooters gonna shoot, and I'm a shooter. So I'm gonna shoot. Here we go.
I just can't put that direct. I love to come to some kind of terms with you, babe. You know it's queen treatment only.
Oh, man.
Who you think had audacity to message me some shit like that? And guess what I said, man?
What?
I got a man, and I ain't going to get what I got.
Yeah, shout out to Mariah, ninja. Shout out to Mariah. She said, I have a man and I ain't going for that. Damn, ninja. And then Thug, all them tapes came out with Thug. Now she's sitting there like, damn, I should spin the block, ninja. Damn, ninja, damn. Here we go.
Would you like to guess who said that?
No, I don't like it.
Kodak Black. Excuse me.
Hold on. We got some more.
You just know right there.
Shit. Damn, put that ninja on blast.
You basically saying, I know you got a man, he locked up right now, and you know, I want him to get out, but shit, in the meantime, fuck with me. Like, what?
Damn, ninja.
What type of shit is that?
Damn.
Don't be crazy, man.
Hey, shout out to Thug. At least he laughed it off, Ninja. Damn, Ninja. Damn. Oh, God. I just think back. Oh, man. Never mind. Here we go.
He been like that, too. Like, since the day I ever met him in my life. Like, he been crazy like that. Like, I'm sorry to hear that.
Let's see what the comments say. Comments say she sounded excited to let him know facts. Whoop-de-doo. Well, Thug act like he ain't even care. Girl, he ain't care because he know how the game go. Ain't no telling who Thug tried talking to. The only difference is he ain't finna tell you. Man, girl, you tell him too much and he don't tell you enough. You could have kept that. This one he should have been talking. He was quiet as a mouse. Not guess what I said back. He don't give a fudge. He sounded like he didn't give a damn. Oh, she deserved to learn these lessons. Nothing to see here. I don't like guessing. Woody-doo. It's the way he did not care. Man, that Ninja cared, Ninja. Ninja got to keep it player, Ninja. Ladies, hold up. Ladies. I'm talking about 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna let you know. When you with a dude, like, and then like a Ninja that he know of that person try to talk to you, Ninja. That Ninja is seething on the inside. He'll keep it player. You know, he may not let you know because he don't want you to think he's like insecure or whatever, but I'm here to let you know, ladies, that Ninja seething on the inside, okay? Especially if that Ninja is somewhat of competition with him. Now, in the case of Thug and Kodak, I don't necessarily know how that Ninja feel about himself, and I'm referring to Kodak, and at the same time, I don't know about how that Ninja feel about himself, and I'm referring to Yak. I don't know how these Ninjas feel about themselves on the inside. But yeah, I'm here to let you know that Ninja got money and then that Ninja sitting there thinking about that shit. He just not finna say nothing about it. Anyways, let's continue. Shout out to all of them. Hopefully they figure out their love triangle. In other news, we have Sky Jackson, who was supposedly in YoungBoy's face. We had Sky Jackson having a time at NBA YoungBoy's concert. And shout out to YoungBoy. The kids love him. Here we go. All right, let me see. I have more on that. Hold on. I have some more on that. Let me see. Let me go to Live Bites. Shout out to Live Bites. Let me see. Hold on, where we at? What's her name? Sky Jackson? Sky Jackson. Let me see.
I'm saying, what the fuck wrong with y'all? I ain't laughing with y'all. I ain't happy about it. This ain't that type of show.
Oh, they was fighting with each other. Yeah, so I guess in this part right here, you know, everybody fighting with each other at YoungBoy shows. And I'm confused as to why they're all fighting. But that's what these people do. Shout out to these ninjas, man. Shout out to these ninjas. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me make it big so y'all can see. Hold up. Look at this shit. Yeah, I keep the distance from that. Anyways, let me see. I was trying to show y'all Sky. Let me see if I can find it. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. Where we at? Blah, 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 blah. I can't seem to find it. All I seen was a bunch of fighting. I can't seem to find it, but like I said, she was posted up with that ninja. They took a picture together. That picture that you saw was recent. This is another fight that broke out. I guess everybody just fighting. Everybody getting that mode whenever they're around YoungBoy. So shout out to YoungBoy, because YoungBoy had this song called Sex and Violence, Fornication and Violence. It was very interesting. You just have to hear it. It was on a new tape. I listened to it. I was trying to understand what's the hype. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, kind of don't, but I get it. Anyways, we'll continue, man. Like I said, let's get into some Law & Order, people. Law & Order with Black Adam. Hold up. Sometimes my sounds don't want to work. Law & Order with Black Adam. So we have breaking news, people. The FBI released photos of a person of interest in a Charlie Kirk shooting. So this Thursday morning, the FBI released photos of the person of interest in the shooting of political activist Charlie Kirk. In a post shared on social media, the FBI published what appeared to be surveillance screenshots of the alleged person of interest. The images show a thin white man wearing glasses, a hat, blue jeans, and a sweatshirt with the American flag and eagle on it. Ninja. I'm so confused because for some reason they thought it was a black person. I don't know where they got that information from. I'm here to tell you, common sense will tell you. I mean, not common sense, but normally a black person ain't really trying to do that. Sorry. I could be wrong. That was a very generalized statement. But as far as I know, yeah, not really. So they post up the pictures. He had the shades on, and they gonna find him. I seen something online that supposedly they already have him in custody, but I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. But that's the ninja right there. I told you guys, ninjas are ninjas, man. Not everybody's a ninja. Shout out to my black people, and then shout out to my ninjas. All right, in other news, like I said, today marks 24 years since America changed forever. 9/11, people. Never forget the lives that were lost that day at the Twin Towers, the Pentagon, and Shanksville, Pennsylvania. So real quick, we're going to do a quick, what do I call it? I guess we'll do a quick 20-second, close our eyes and bow our head and think about 9/11. A lot of y'all don't even remember it. I still remember when it happened. I think at that time I was about 3 years old. Yeah, I was 3 years old, sitting there like, what the hell going on? And I remember when I was 3. Yes, I can tell you excruciating details. So let's bow our head real quick. 10 seconds. 11. All right, shout out to the people and condolences to the family, man. Y'all know what it is. So like I said, back to this ninja that they're looking for on the loose. Tell me why several HBCUs had to close campus amid potential threats. Listen to this, people. Law and Order with Black Adam. Hold up.
Universities across the country are currently under lockdown after a slew of threats that were called in today. Moments ago, Spelman College announcing a shelter in place over the threats, including at Clark Atlanta University, which is near their campus.
Other HBCUs receiving threats today: Hampton University, Virginia State University, Alabama University, Bethune-Cookman University, and Southern University.
So look, I'm gonna be the one to say it. Why when because everybody's scared to say it. I'm gonna say it. Please don't snipe me off next. But why when a white man, shout out to my white brothers and sisters. Y'all know I'm not racist. I love y'all. I love the white women too. Shout out to the white ladies. But why is it that when a white man assassinates another white man that you guys want to kill black people? Can somebody explain that to me? Because that is mind-boggling. Where is I just want to understand the justification. I'm dying to hear the mental acrobatics that you did to come to this conclusion. So I'm going to say it again slowly for the people in the back. Why is it that when one white man assassinates another white man, somehow, some way, it's the black person's fault? I'm saying black person because, black man, black women. I don't want to just make it about black men. I am a black man. So I'll say, why is it the black man's fault?
But what the hell, boy?
Yeah, somebody explain that to me, bro. Let's continue.
The school's urging students to remain vigilant, saying these lockdowns will be in place until further notice. NBC News correspondent Stephen Romo is following the latest for us. It seems, Stephen, like we're getting even more campuses that are closing down just upon hearing what the other campuses are choosing to do.
That's true. And to be honest, it's been hard to keep up because we just keep getting new information from new campuses that are shutting down because of concern or because they've received direct threats from this.
Now, historically,
Looney Tune nut shit, okay? Clown world, people. I'm confused as to why you guys plan on taking it out on college kids, ninja. The conundrum is astounding to me, okay? The mental conundrum is astounding to me. Yeah, shout out to the kids, man. Hey, shout out to the college kids, all the colleges. If you find your way to my page, man, spread the word. Y'all be careful out here in these streets because these ninjas are nuts. Basket cases. Nutcases, Looney Tunes. These people are crazy. I've been saying this. I ain't saying it like I live in my crib, watching the news every day like, oh my God, I can't go outside. No, these ninjas are Looney Tunes. Okay, protect yourself out here. And like I said, protect yourself because at the end of the day, nobody's going to protect you. I mean, they might try, but the best person to protect you is you. Okay, that's bars. Let's continue. We had in Miami-Dade. Shout out to the crib. Shout out to Miami. Shout out to the 305 till we in the casket. You dig? I'm telling y'all, man, this is the Flashpoint paradox. Look at this shit. So we have tense moments at I guess this is the Miami-Dade airport, the MIA airport baggage claim today. So a man was nervously pacing on September 11th, and it was close enough to spark heavy police response with rifles and K9 units. Ninja, hold on. I don't know why my sound's not working.
You need to leave.
He was taken in for questioning as travelers looked on. And what's interesting is, I don't want to be racist, but I think this man is a brown skinned man, a Arab, if you will, okay, a Arab. This serves as a reminder of heightened vigilance on a day like this. And this is only for informational purposes only, but look at how they surrounded this ninja. And you ninjas really want me to believe that racism and classism doesn't exist in today's day and age.
But what the hell, boy?
Now, like I said, they might have thwarted a bomb. They might have thwarted a Allahu Akbar. Shout out to the people that say Allahu Akbar. I'm not being prejudiced, okay? We do dark humor on this show. We do dark humor. Okay? We do dark humor, but look at this shit. Oh, yeah. Yep. Like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, baggage from American Airlines Flight 1252.
They circled that, man, they circled that ninja. That ninja sitting there like, what? That ninja sitting there like, what? Come on now. Make no sense, man. It makes no sense. Anyways, let's continue. Before we get to the main event, y'all answer the poll and hit the like button. Quick things I want to show y'all that's also popping off in the world. First thing, I don't know whether or not this is true. This is allegedly. We have Uber to offer helicopter rides starting in 2026. Ninja.
What the hell?
What?
Oh my God.
What?
No way, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like personally, I'm starting to think Uber has maximized the amount of money they can make with their business. And at this point, the business can only go downhill. Like I said, bro, that makes no sense, bro. That's crazy. Who's finna ride in a heli? I mean, I do it, but I can't afford to do it. I'm gonna be real with y'all, but Uber said it will launch Blade helicopter rides on its platform as soon as 2026 through its partnership with electric air taxi maker Joby Aviation. Ninja, why don't they tell us where we can invest in these companies? I want to invest in this so I can make some money off of it because it's guaranteed to increase revenue, right? Which means if it increases revenue, I can get a piece of the pie. And always remember, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to own 100% of everything. This is something I learned. Free game, people. Free game. You can own 50% of something and still make a profit. You can own 10% of something and make a profit. I had to learn this with the music. So I don't need to own all the rights to my music. I need to own the main rights. I don't need to own all the rights to every single song. I need to own the rights to most songs because I could turn around and give up some of the rights to one song and let somebody have partial ownership in it. They'll blow up the song. And when they blow up the song, guess what? I'm getting paid my profits from what I own in that said song. And that was the easiest example I can make off the top of the dome. If that made sense to you, hit the like button, Ninja. Hit the like button. Like I said, one more thing about Charlie Kirk. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, one more thing about Charlie Kirk. We got Dr. Umar. Now, a lot of y'all that come to my page say y'all don't like Dr. Umar. I'm just going to read this because this is what he had to say, and I feel like y'all need to hear it, regardless of if you feel like he's a race hustler or whatever the case may have you. We have Dr. Umar saying, while I did not agree, hold on, let me make it big so I can read it. While I did not agree with Kirk's rhetoric and considered him to be an anti-black bigot, I will never rejoice at the loss of anyone who hasn't directly participated in the unaliving of a member of the black African race. I am ashamed to see members of my community celebrating this situation. I will never ask you to mourn the loss of an enemy of our race, but to celebrate an unaliving is completely unacceptable. We know all too well that the greatest recipients of political assassinations in this country have been our own people. Stop laughing at the misfortunes of others and get prepared. Political assassinations have returned to the United States of America, courtesy of the deep state. Now, that is a powerful statement. A lot of y'all don't know what the deep state is. We actually covered the deep state back when I used to do my streams about Skeptical Sundays, for those of you who have been here that long. Do y'all remember that, Skeptical Sundays? And I talked about the deep state. The deep state is supposedly the shadow government that controls the government. So I used to tell y'all that, hey, a lot of people that we see in power aren't actually in power. They're the face that we see in power, and people are pulling the strings behind closed doors to make these people do certain stuff. And like I say, to justify or reinforce my point, it's always as simple as this. I'll give you $2 million to go say, I believe in this. Now, whether or not you believe in it, I know you believe in $2 million. It's something as simple as that, but it gets much more deeper. So like I said, it's the shadow government. So yeah, what happened with this whole Charlie Kirk thing, the reason why I'm bringing it up is not because I care so much. Like I said, I understand, a loss of life is a loss of life. I also understand that these people And when I say these people, shout out to my white brothers and sisters and everybody else that may or may not be prejudiced. I'm referring to you. I know if the same thing happened to me, you know, you would probably say, hey, sad situation, and you would go about your day. You know, I'm just be real. I'm going to be real. It's all good, though. I ain't losing nothing over it. You feel me? But I'm saying that to say, yeah, guys, you understand that we just witnessed a political pundit, right? I don't want to say it like that, but a political pundit. We just witnessed a political pundit being assassinated on live TV at a place that's supposed to be safe, because colleges are supposed to be safe. People are not supposed to see that kind of shit, because it makes the American people lose faith in its country. And that's with any country. Look at the current state of other countries, right? When you look at the state of other countries, the reason why there's no morale when it comes to them countries, unless they're in this land, right, is because in their land, they've seen the people in power get assassinated. So how can you trust, you know, the people who are in power to actually protect the people that are there and live safely when they continually get assassinated by whatever, you know, group, terroristic organization, gang, whatever the case may have you, that comes in and takes over and controls the power. So that's just something to be said. It has to be said. Where does this go? Like I said, shout out to the content creators. If you're a content creator, pull up to the front of the club, man. Pull up to the front of the club. Content creators, you guys are influencing the world more than you may realize. Even me, like I'm starting to gain traction. I start realizing I'm low-key subconsciously starting to move different with certain people. You just can't pull up to the crib no more. You can't pull up to the crib like that. I'm not finna be out in the mix like that because I don't know who's watching me. You feel me? I would show y'all my analytics. Y'all would lose y'all shit. Y'all would lose y'all shit if y'all seen my analytics. And I mean, I'm kind of comfortable with it now. I'm still on edge with it. But yeah, you don't know who's watching you as a content creator. Even as a regular person dropping videos, pictures of yourself, you don't know if you have a stalker, people watching you, like I said. So content creators, beef up your security, because there are people who are taking what you say personally, okay? It's people out here taking what you say personally. Even me, I'll say all the time, it's dark humor. Don't get offended. You know, I'm just trolling. It's all love. You feel me? I love everybody. I love the world. No Diddy, big pause, whatever you want to say. And people will still get affected and want to do you harm, do me harm. So like I said, y'all be careful out here in these streets. Once I run up the bread, like once I run the money up, you better believe I'm spending hella money on security. Shout out to T.I. And one of my favorite songs by T.I. What do you say? 500,000 every year spent on security. My future was bright, but now it's getting blurry. Cause niggas in a hurry to find me and burn me. But surely God'll deliver me about it. I'm a fighter to the heart. I'll forever be about it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I will be spending stupid bread on security, okay? Because I play no games about my life, and I don't trust you ninjas to make sure I stay alive, okay? So I just had to let you guys hear that. Let me see. Is there anything else before the main event? Anything else before the main event? Let me see. I guess we got two more things. Hit the like button, answer the poll. First things first, shout out to Charlemagne. Charlemagne gave Donkey of the Day to gun violence in America. Here we go.
Donkey of the Day for Thursday, September 11th goes to the gun lobbyists, the gun industry, and all the politicians who refuse to pass common sense gun reform in this country. Today is 9/11, the 24-year anniversary of 9/11, and over 2 decades later, America is still in a state of emergency. Okay, we are still having constant terrorist attacks, but the attacks are more frequently coming from within. Things seem to be getting progressively worse. For example, yesterday, 3 teenagers are in critical condition after a mass shooting at a Colorado high school. This year, it has been 356 mass shootings in America, 6,888 mass shootings since January 1st, 2013, and 0 days since our last mass shootings. Now, I am 2A all day. I believe in the right to bear arms, but I also believe in common sense gun control. But I thought to myself yesterday, the term gun control is an oxymoron. Okay, when you think of a gun, you have to know the gun industry, right? And that's one of the most powerful industries in America. It's protected by the Constitution. The gun lobbyists, especially the NRA, they have significant influence over politicians, and guns are worshipped like religion in this country. So no matter what the tragedy, okay, no matter how much blood is spilled, no control will ever be placed on guns as long as those campaign contributions keep coming in. Gun control will never happen in this country, especially when lobbyists, the NRA, are writing the rules. Okay, you put gun and control together, it sounds good on paper, but in reality, it's like saying organized chaos or honest politician. Okay, these politicians won't even be honest with you on why they can't even create legislation to ever get to a point where we have common sense gun reform.
All right, shout out to Charlamagne. I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. The problem is when you put these reforms or these common sense reforms on guns. I understand in the case of mental health, yeah, they need more stringent policies when it comes to mental health. Better tests to determine whether or not somebody is physically apt, mentally apt to own a gun. Right? They need to put more tests in place because the test's too easy to pass. But I will say this: if you put gun control, if you put laws on guns to control guns, and this is just my personal opinion, I could be wrong. Please don't turn up on me, because if you don't like what I have to say, I feel like personally you shouldn't even be watching me. But I digress. Yeah. So if you put laws or gun control on certain people, right? The problem is there are bad guys in the world. We're using bad guys as a term. We're using the term loosely. So the bad guys are not going to follow the rules. So what you're ending up doing is putting rules on the good guys that have guns. And therein lies the problem. So you can't turn around and put gun control on people that need guns to protect themselves, because the people who are bad are still going to have dirty guns, what do they call 3D guns, whatever the case may have you, to protect themselves or to use and extort people around in the community. And I feel like that's the whole reason why they don't want to fix it. At the same time, there is some truth to what Charlamagne said. They're benefiting from it. If they weren't benefiting from it, they wouldn't have it in place. That's just common sense. But let's continue.
But it's never happening in America, people. No. It is a complete oxymoron to say gun control, because America doesn't control guns. Guns control America. All right. We treat the Second Amendment like it's one of the 10 Commandments. Okay. In America, historically, guns have had more rights than women, immigrants, the LGBTQ, and black people combined. Okay. And the reason we need gun control is because people clearly have no self-control. I agree with anyone who says guns don't kill people. People with guns kill people. And since those people don't have any discipline or any self-control, that's why we need gun control.
Shout out to Ayo. Ayo's not here, but she'll probably see it later.
Okay, common sense.
Shout out to one of my moderators. One of my moderators, her name is Ayo. She comes in sometimes. She's busy. She has a life, guys. But she comes in sometimes when she's not busy to watch the show, and she moderates the show. And she said this in a comment, but I feel like it has some truth to it. What it comes down to is forcible or enforceable mental health. Mental health sessions. Like, people need mental health sessions in America. All you ninjas have mental health issues, and what it comes down to, I think, is the insecurities that we have all placed on each other. So, coming up as a youngin', people don't want to discipline their kids. They let their kids say whatever they want to each other, and kids are nasty to each other. After that, you get a little bit older, middle school, high school, they say all kind of shit to each other to be funny, nasty, mean shit to each other. College, they still saying that mean shit, and people letting it slide because in college, now we're adults, and I'll get arrested if I punch you in your jaw and break your mouth or break your nose. You feel me? So that's just the whole thing. Past that, yeah, man, I mean, we need mental health. People need mental health sessions. People need to find a way to talk to people about their health, their mental health, and find a way to control themselves, man. I don't know how to say, I don't have the right answer. I would have to literally sit there and ponder about it. But what I will tell you is, yeah, man, I never tell y'all to not protect yourselves. I got my own Glockiana. I'm going to say it like that. I got my own Glockiana, and I'm not afraid to use it. But I mean, I have common sense, so I'd rather not use it. I'd rather not use my Glockiana. I done shot it before, but I'd rather not use it because, I don't want to put myself in that position. I don't want to put that person in that position. I mean, like I said, y'all let us know what y'all think in the comment section. Here we go.
Gun reform that can protect us all. And every time there is a mass shooting or a tragic shooting, we should absolutely blame the gun lobbyists and the gun industry. I was reading a great article.
Hell no. Man, what?
But what the hell, boy?
No. Can't blame the gun lobby. You blame the people that had the gun, man. Like I said, one thing that we have to stop doing is putting the blame on other people for our own mistakes and our own actions. And the reason why I say that is because every time I've made a mistake, I was held to the standard of, this is your mistake. You got to fix it because you made the mistake. So that's why I feel like everybody got to have the same sentiment. Here we go.
Article that was published last year. It was on a website called Everytown for Gun Safety. And the headline was how the gun lobbyists and the gun industry fan the flames of extremist ideology. And it spoke to how in recent years, political extremism and extremist violence violence in the United States have risen at an alarming rate. Okay, many extremists see guns as the most effective tools for their violent aims, and lax gun laws in the U.S. often enable these extremists to access firearms.
Now, let's stop. That was very loaded. Let's stop. That was very loaded. My bad. I know y'all want to talk about Chrisean Rock. We're going to get there, but the problem is, and I've said this before, and this pisses people off whenever I say this, America sold out its interest to other parties. I don't mean the Democrat Republican Party. I mean, we sold out our interests. We sold out our infrastructure to other countries to get the same labor for cheap. Let me break this down real quick. I'll do it real quick. Watch this. We used to have slaves. Couldn't do slaves no more, so everybody done turned to slaves. On top of that, it's still not enough for what we did so we could stay ahead and be the number one superpower. We sold out our infrastructure to other countries. So we put our businesses and outsourced our companies to other companies in other countries so we could get our companies bigger in America for cheap, at the same time, technically or indirectly building our companies in another country. Now that these companies are big companies, $1 million, $1 billion companies, we have no infrastructure here because they're built in other countries and then they're being shipped back here. But yeah, we were making money, or whoever was in power was making money, but it wasn't enough because you need the infrastructure. You can make money, but you need the infrastructure. You need it in-house. Best way to explain it, I'll explain it with my music. Like I said, as an artist, there comes a point in time when you get to that level as a musical artist, you're going to end up having a studio in your crib. You may still go to the studio. You're going to have the studio in your crib because you need the infrastructure. Boom, I just had an idea. Talk shit, swallow spit, bitch on the sugar honey iced tea. That means I'm the shit. Excuse my French. I'm just giving you an example. Like I said, where do I go now? I want to put that idea down, but damn, there's no studio nearby. Oh, wait, I have a studio in my house. I have infrastructure in my house. Because I have the infrastructure, I can go make it happen at will. That was the problem, but let's continue.
We saw that play out yesterday when we witnessed the murder of right-wing political activist Charlie Kirk. Okay, he was shot and killed while speaking at Utah Valley University. Of course, immediately people start politicizing his death. The right is blaming the left, saying their rhetoric about the right is what led to this. The right is blaming the left, saying their rhetoric is what led to this. And we don't even have the person who did this in custody. We don't know what this person's issue is or was with Charlie Kirk. Everybody is just assuming this is political violence. And
shout out to Charlamagne. I gotta preach here, guys. I gotta preach. And this is why I say, as a content creator, shout out to the content creators. Y'all gotta be careful, bro. Cause we may say shit on here, we doing it performatively, right? We're doing it performatively. So we're saying these things to entertain and to engage and maybe educate an audience. But we have to be mindful, because we may say some shit to somebody and they gonna take it personal. They gonna take it personal. They gonna try and look you up and pull you up. Then they gonna try and pull up on you talking about what's that shit you was talking. Oh, what's good? And you gotta sit there like this. That's why I be telling y'all, I'm like, bro, I'm just trolling. Hey, don't shoot the messenger, because I'm just trolling. Please don't, it's all love. It's all love. Don't be mad at what I said. Shit, reach out to me privately. If I don't see it, it's just because I ain't been on my stuff, bro. Here we go.
Quite possibly is. Matter of fact, I'm sure it is. But you know what else it is? Gun violence. Okay, these nut jobs who don't believe in freedom of speech clearly believe in their right to bear arms. And because of the lax gun laws in America, they are able to get firearms to carry out these violent acts. Now, let the record show, when I heard what happened to Charlie Kirk yesterday, I immediately felt fear. I'm a black man in America. I think about getting shot every day. But guess what? Every American should think about getting shot every day when you are out and about in a public place, simply because it's been 0 days since the mass shooting happened in this country. But
at the same time, pause. Yeah, like I said, I ain't feel it as a black man. I felt it more as a content creator, because I knew of Charlie Kirk. I didn't necessarily align with whatever the fuck he was talking about. Feel me? Because I told you, he said negative stuff about black people. So me personally, I'm the type of dude, if you don't like me, I'm not going to sit there and watch you and listen to what you say about how you don't like me. I'm just going to write you off. That's just how I am. Some people don't have that same sentiment. That's okay. But yeah, excuse me, he is not necessarily a politician per se, or maybe he is, but I knew him as a content creator who would go debate with people and just piss off college kids, which is also something that's very disingenuous. College kids are still trying to figure out how shit work. Like, yeah, they're adults, but they don't know what the fuck they talking about. They're literally just parroting. They're parroting what they heard from their parents, or what they heard from their professors, or what they heard from their high school teachers. And I know, because I was a college kid. For those of you who don't know, yes, I went to college. Yes, when I was in college, I thought I was an adult and I thought I knew what the fuck I was talking about. I ain't know shit, okay? Excuse my French. Fast forward to now. I'm just learning now. Like, I probably became aware that I didn't know shit. I'm going to say about 22, 23. And I'm a little bit older now. I don't like to put my age out there because ninjas be watching me and shit. But feel me, I'm just starting to understand, okay, this is what I need to learn. You got to literally unlearn everything and relearn or learn new shit and put it all together. So I'm just now getting there. It took a little minute, but I'm just now getting there. So yeah, like I said, college kids don't know what the fuck they talking about. And they do it for the content. So that's what I'm saying. It fucked me up as a content creator. I'm like, bro, somebody might turn around and scope my ass in real life because of something I said and be like, yeah, bitch, that's what you get for talking that shit. Excuse my French. Here we go.
My personal fear was also because I'm a media personality.
Yep.
I don't want to live in a country where media personalities are being shot and
Targeted.
killed for their opinions or what they believe. But I also know that as much as we like to point to the First Amendment and say we all have freedom of speech, we are not free from the consequences of said speech.
Yeah. Hey, bro, if you ain't know, freedom of speech is not real, okay? There is no free, like, nothing in life is free, not even the air that we breathe. I said it in Target Practice. I tell y'all, go listen to the song Target Practice. Target Practice tell you everything you need to know. I said politics had me fucked up because it's all fake, even charity. I need clarity. Okay, that's what I said in the song. Here we go.
That's why mindfulness of what we say is very important, because there is a cost to everything that comes out of our mouth. And unfortunately, we don't get to set the price.
Word.
And I must say, Charlie Kirk understood the price of our freedoms more than most. I was watching this clip of him go viral yesterday. Can we play it?
You will never live in a society when you have an armed citizenry and you won't have a single gun death. That is nonsense. It's drivel. But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year, so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights. That is a prudent deal. It is rational.
Now, he's absolutely right. Because of the way the Constitution is structured, because we have no common sense gun laws in this country, these high gun deaths will happen every single year. It is a consequence of the right to bear arms. Just like we don't get to determine the consequences of our free speech, we also don't get to determine the consequences of everyone having the right to bear arms in this country. I just wonder, when people say things like that, do they think they may be one of those deaths? Is it worth it when one of those casualties is you or someone you love?
And that's the thing. I don't think we think, life is short, man. That's really what it comes down to, okay? So nobody really thinking, damn, somebody I know is going to be a victim of gun violence or mental health issues or whatever the case may have you. The shit just go. It just happened. It's just how the game goes, man. Anyway, shout out to Charlamagne, man. Today's not about Charlamagne. And shout out to the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the main event. We at the main event, people. We got a lot to discuss. Not too much, though. Hit the like button and answer the poll. Hold up. Where is Win? All right, man. 4, 3, 2, 2. Oh, shit. Almost a flawless victory. Goddamn. All right, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Chrisean Rock. Shout out to Chris Reezy. That's her name. I created it. Shout out to Chris Reezy, man. Hey, man. I done been there before, man. Well, I ain't got no kids yet. Who want to be my baby mama? I'm going to stop saying that. Did y'all know the other day, Ninja, and I told y'all this, the other day, I got a text from somebody saying, where you at and how old are you? How'd they get my number? No clue. Could be somebody I know, could not be. And then I said, who is this? And they said, this is your BM. I said,
what the hell?
I said,
my God, no way.
I said, and then they blocked me and never responded after I tried to reach out to them. That's just how the game goes. So normally I would say, who want to be my baby mama? But not today, Ninja. Not today. Okay. Anyways, today's episode, man, Chrisean Rock claps back at Karlissa about her son, Junior, claiming that Junior is not related to her.
You need to leave.
Let's go. Let me see where we at. Here we go. All right, man. Like I said, let's get right with it, man. A lot has happened in a day or two. Let me see. Where is Instagram? Boom. And let us know what you think in the comment section, Ninja. Hold up, my Ninja. And shout out to everybody that watches on the playback. You know, y'all get to have access to this too. Let us know what you think, guys. Participate in the show. There could be one key reason why y'all not in here participating, but it's all good, because I'm gonna keep pushing and persevering for success. Let me see. Where do I start? All right, so we're bringing you guys the updates. We've been following the story. This is the best story that we followed so far on my page, but it's been a lot, man. It's been a lot. So first things first, based off of what we know, Chrisean Rock had to, she said Tareen, her sister, her older sister, held Chrisean Jr. for ransom and threatened to call CPS. Here we go.
Somebody could have died.
She really was trying to take my son, bro. I don't even want to tell you the technical stuff she was saying over the.
Oh, and let us know what you think in the comment section. And shout out to everybody who watches on the playback. Same deal. Y'all know what it is. Same deal. Here we go.
Oh, the CPS, bro. We made a meeting to meet at the CPS office the next day, right? Like tomorrow, like today at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Right? The agency, whatever. Right? In my spirit, I'm like, she not going to show up. She only doing that so I cough up this money real quick and she just gave my baby. Bro, you're not about to beat, like, you're not about to bitch me, my nigga. Give me my motherfucking son, nigga. The fuck? Then she try to put this fake facade to protect her image. Bitch, you don't got no fucking image. You Chrisean's sister, bitch. Straight up, nigga. Like, she lying and trying. She trying.
Here we go.
My head and my body.
Saying, oh, well, the CPS already involved. I called CPS. CPS like, we don't know what the fuck going on.
That's somebody did that to me.
She didn't call us. She didn't call us. Miss Malone, she didn't call us. She didn't drop the baby off. She didn't. Yo, the bitch was making so many fake claims.
Somebody could have died.
And shout out Tasha. Tasha said, Tasha said she wasn't saying it like that. She said, if that mother effer did that crap to my child, I'll say the same too. My seed is my blood. Why would Rock claim her as Junior's grandma? Well, we about to find out. My bad if I can't see it. I gotta find a way to make these colors like dark, but I hear you. Shout out to Tasha. And we gonna play the clip. Don't worry, we gonna play the clip. I'm just bringing y'all up to speed. Here we go.
She really was trying to take my son, bro. Yes, I called the police, nigga, and got my motherfucking son. The police had to break the fucking window, nigga, and get my motherfucking son, bro. I had to get him settled in, all that. He's good. He ate. He's good. He's asleep right now, my nigga. He's good, nigga. He's with his mom. He's gonna stay with his mom, nigga. He's gonna be on the road with his mom, nigga. Yes, I called.
All right, so this right here is what happened. I mean, I'm gonna try and pull up more footage in a little bit, but this what happened. So, excuse me, they said they had to break down the door or whatever the case may have you, and then they went to go get him. And I thought they was trolling at first. I don't think they trolling no more, bro. I don't think they trolling no more. Where's the sound? I think we're gonna be able to pull up the sound. Hold on. We're gonna pull up the sound. I'm gonna find another one. I should have another one where they went to get her son. Hold up. Let me see. Here we go.
She lied to everybody, making it seem like I wasn't trying to come get my kid. She was not trying to open the door. She's not trying to get my baby up. She took him for ransom. I don't know. I went there tonight. We waited till she pulled up. When she pulled up, that's when I called the cops. We called the cops.
She was there on FaceTime. Yeah, she was there.
So we in the car. We waiting for the cops. The cops go inside. They like, what's going on? I said, look, she not trying to get my baby up. She took him for ransom. I don't know if he's safe. I don't know what's up. She telling like. She's saying online, like, I'm not trying to come get my son when she's refusing to give me my son. All type of shit. Okay, it's 6 a.m. right now, y'all. So it's 3 a.m. in L.A. Let me show you what happened, though. So I got my kid. They had to break into the house to get my son. I'm here with the cops. They're on the couch. She lied to everybody. She lied to everybody, making it seem like I wasn't trying to come get my kid. She was not trying to open the door. So we had to get the cops involved. They banged until they did some shit. They banged till the window bust open. They watched my brother Terrence run upstairs. They ran behind him. And they like, where's the baby? They like, it's right here. Well, the mom here, get him ready. Like, we need the baby. I don't know what y'all think this was.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Hey, man. Hey, shout out to the ladies, man. Ladies, if you ain't here, put a 1 in the chat. It's tough, bro, because, you know, we seen what's been happening. We don't actually know the full story. I've been telling y'all, we don't know the full story of everything. We just know what we seen. So everybody's assuming based off what they seen. I don't know at what point, and y'all can let us know how y'all feel in the chat. I don't know at what point you turn around and take a woman's child from her. Like when she not doing a job. I'm not saying Chrisean not doing a job. I'm saying in general, right? I don't know what point that is. I don't know what point that is. Me personally, if somebody took my kid from me, family or not, they not giving me back my child unless there's something mentally wrong with me. Like I'm mentally ill. Yeah, Ninja. Yeah, hey, Ninja. Say, Ninja. I'm coming to get my kid, okay? I'm coming to get my kid. I don't know what we talking about. I don't care how you feel about whatever I'm doing. I'm coming to get my child. But here we go.
So, here with the cops. Yep. And then, on the couch. Hold on. My brother's fake sleeping on the couch. They just put him in his truck.
All right, so what you're hearing too, by the way, you're hearing her say whatever she said to the police. That was the recording of the police. Hold on, let me see. 1 second, let me see. All right, let me pull up the footage. We have Chrisean also responding to her niece Destiny and mentioning her daughter. Here we go.
Then you got your ugly ass daughters. Fuck you, Destiny. You stupid ass bitch. Destiny, you a weird ass bitch on everything. I'll beat the shit out of you too, bro. Everybody, bro, on everything I love, bro. I was a retired crash out, but come keep playing with my son, bro. I will hurt y'all niggas, bro. Like Destiny.
And that's where I say, I know y'all gonna be mad at me, but that's where I say I agree with Chrisean. So I mean, hey, don't be mad at your boy. Don't be mad at your boy. Yeah, man. Don't play with people's kids. Shout out to the kids, man. Shout out to the kids. Do not play with people's kids, bro. That's one thing. Kids is off limits. That's what they say in the streets. Now, I'm not a street ninja, and I don't think these people street people. They street when they want to be street. Cause look, she called the cops. Besides the point. Yeah, man. Kids, women. They say women, children, and the elderly. You leave these people alone. I guess. As a guy, we all cooked. We all cooking in the fire. But yeah, bro, don't play with people's kids. So I don't know. You can't take nobody's kids for ransom just because you don't like how they raise their child unless you have viable proof. And I mean, we do have a lot of proof that some things are not properly aligned. But at the same time, unless they call, I'm pretty sure people have called doing. I think that's why they said that Tareen was holding on to the child, to Junior. But with that being said, yeah, I mean, yeah, bro. I don't know, dog. Here we go.
You're a fat ass weirdo, bro. You're weird, bro. Real shit, nigga. You too, nigga. You be texting me and asking me for money, bitch. What I do? I send that shit to your fat ass, bro. For you and your weird ass daughter, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas, bro. Then you got your ugly ass daughter.
Well, I'm not finna read that. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I ain't reading that. But yeah, hey man, family really is an F word. I've been telling y'all this. Let's see what the comments say. Comments say, the fact that you mentioned someone's kid knowing your son, never mind, girl, bye. That was mean. I really want to see her get hers cause her family ride for her and look how she act. Everything Blue has ever said about her is true. She should not be speaking on anybody's child. Chrisean called who big? I don't think she was calling a kid big. I think she was referring to Tareen, but I could be wrong. I ain't say that though.
You need to leave.
I ain't say that. Let's see. I don't care what my niece says to me. I would never speak to her like that. She's a child under her. Oh, she want to fight the niece, but was scared to fight the mama. Okay, gotcha. Retired crash out. At least Destiny has a higher IQ than you and can speak and type like a normal person. And like I said, another thing too, real quick disclaimer. Feel me? Shout out to Chrisean Rock. Reason why I'm covering this is because I'm a fan. We don't promote no bullying and all that kind of bullshit. Yeah, y'all leave that at the door. Feel me? We ain't bullying nobody because y'all not finna get me banned. I ain't bullying her. I'm just covering the story because I fuck with Blue. Shout out to Blueface, baby. Yeah, I like Blueface. And the only reason why I like Blueface is because he was on the song Moonwalking in Calabasas, the remix with DDG, and I fuck with that song. So that's what made me say, okay, this ninja can rap, this ninja cool. I like this ninja. How are you disrespecting your sister and her kids, girl? I'm pretty sure she was saying Tareen. But here we go.
You stupid ass bitch. Destiny, you a weird ass bitch on everything. I'll beat the shit out of you too, bro. Everybody, bro, on everything I love, bro. I was a retired crash out, but come keep playing with my son, bro. I will hurt y'all niggas, bro. Like Destiny, you're a fat ass weirdo, bro. You're weird.
Okay, so she was talking about Destiny. Hey man, like I said, you gotta ignore kids. Sometimes kids get beside themselves. I done had family members get beside themselves with me, and I done had to tell them, hey man, I done had to tell them stay in the child's place because you're not a grown up. Just because you're not a grown up. I ain't gonna say too much because I don't want to put my business out there before I start some bullshit in my own family. But yeah, sometimes it just is what it is. People feel away. Everybody got emotions. Sometimes people don't know how to regulate them. At the same time, when this became public info, everybody is allowed to have an opinion regardless of how you feel because the information is public. So we all can see it. So we all can speak on it. That doesn't mean it's okay. That doesn't mean that it's right. So this is where Chrisean claps back at Karlissa. This is what everybody's been waiting for. Are you guys ready? Oh shit, here we go.
And then that bitch ass lady, Karlissa, mind your fucking business, bitch. For real, bro. For real. Mind your motherfucking business, bitch. For real, bro. Y'all niggas weird too, nigga. Fuck. Weird ass niggas. All y'all niggas weird, nigga. Fuck. All y'all niggas weird, nigga. Fuck. You and your son, nigga. Fuck. You ain't had this same energy when your son posted your grandson penis, nigga, for clout, nigga.
What the hell? Oh my God. You need to leave.
Yes, I heard about that. I don't know what the hell happened with that. Y'all gotta put that in the chat. What happened? Yeah, that's wild, dog. I mean, like I said, everybody make mistakes, but that's too much. Here we go.
Where was this energy at, bitch? All y'all keep attacking my kid, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas, bro. Stop talking shit, for real. Leave me alone. It's not your blood. That's my baby. Fuck. That's my baby.
And shout out to, I think her name was Tasha. I can't see the chat. Let me see. Yeah, shout out to Tasha. Tasha said that she didn't mean it like that. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure she meant it like, yeah, that's not your child. Here we go. Let me see. Hold up. Where's Instagram? Here we go.
Fuck. Y'all getting on my nerves, bro. For real. Like, what? This shit retarded. Like, what? Y'all weird, bro. And then that bitch, give a fuck, nigga. Don't give a fuck. It's 6 a.m. in Baltimore. 6:20 a.m. It's 3 a.m. in LA. Okay. 3 hours ago, at 3:05, that's when I held my son in my arms.
All right, so comments say she's so burnt out, is getting old. She's back on paraphernalia and alcohol. I don't understand why you just don't care about that tooth missing. What's wrong with y'all, bro? Because it's her body, bro. She getting bigger and bigger every time I see her. You walking around with her son's face on your cheek. You can see the pain in her eyes. Crazy thing is, before she met Blueface, she was fired. Now look, she burnt out. Thought she was saved. See, that's why I don't go to church. A bunch of confused people that contradict themselves. Bars. That was bars. Yeah, bro. I mean, hey, man, bro, I don't know what to believe. When Blueface showed that pic, she was still chasing him and got his face tatted. So where was her energy? I just wonder what's going to happen when this ninja come out of jail. But yeah, as far as I know, based off of what I just heard, she said supposedly that's not your blood. Now, shout out to Tasha because she pointed it out. She said what she meant was you're not finna claim my child as your own when you act like this towards my child. And I mean, I showed y'all this before. I show it to you again. Let me pull it up. I guess she was responding to when Karlissa called her out for being up in Hood Trophy Bino's face instead of focused on her child. And shout out to Soulja Boy and Stacks on Deck Money Gang. Shout out to them ninjas. I'm trying to see if I can pull it up. 1 second, y'all. I might just go to Live Bites. We just gonna go to Live Bites. 1 second. I'm gonna pull it up. Let me see. Where was it? And we discussed this last stream. Y'all could go check that out. Or like 2 streams ago, 3 streams ago. Find it on my page somewhere. It's somewhere there. It's too much content that we pushing out. And we ain't even, like, I'm just getting started. Let me see if I find it. Karlissa. Oh, and hit the like button and answer the poll. Hit the like button and answer the poll. This is Say Cheese. Live Bites. Here we go. All right, so this is what we're referring to. She might have been responding to this. So this is where Karlissa called out Chrisean, saying that she was too busy chasing a man instead of providing a home for her son. Let us know what you think in the comment section, people. And shout out to everybody that watches on the playback. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Here we go.
You're running around with your fourth nigga. Ain't got damn bedroom for your son.
Wait. My bad. I just want to say that I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. No disrespect, Blue. Yo, if your mama was younger, Ninja. She's straight. But here we go.
Hollering you're rich out here. Hollering you're buying houses and Bentleys and trucks and all kind of shit. When all the real mothers want you to do is buy a motherfucking bedroom for my grandson. That's all we want you to do. We want you to walk up in the room and show us all the details that you perfected and put in there. We want to see all the scriptures that you want to put on the wall for him over his bed. We just want to see a motherfucking bed at this point.
Now, I hear you. At the same time, bro, in my head, I'll be like, if she don't want to show it, why does she have to show it? Because, I mean, at this point, like where she is, like in terms of her reputation as Chrisean Rock, nobody's going to be happy with her no matter what she does at this point. So, you know, at one point, and shout out to everybody watching, y'all get to this point too. It comes a point in time for a man, they say, oh, you know, a man's real life begins when he realizes he only has one. So for a man, it's like, oh, you know, you get jumped or you get set up and something happened to make you realize, oh shit, I'm not here forever. I got to go turn up and do what I got to do so I could actually live a decent life. I got to get my paperwork right. I got to get my paper together. I got to get my bread right. I got to make sure I had these investments and shit like that. And then for the ladies, like I said, ladies, it's like they maybe they have a baby or something and they like pregnancy scare or a baby. They start thinking, oh my God, I'm getting older. You know, what's my life going to look like? I need to find the right man to take care of me and mine. You know, they may have a baby with a ninja already and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, so like I said with Chrisean Rock, because of things that happened that led up to this point, no matter what she does, like people aren't going to forgive her. Maybe the majority would, right? But a good portion of people are still going to be like, oh man, I could never forgive for what happened with Junior and all that kind of stuff. And whether or not that's true, that's not my business, because I'm not going to speak on it because I don't want to be sued for emotional distress and damages or whatever the case may have you. But what I will say is, you know, even if she was to do all the things that you said, you'll never be happy. You'll never be happy no matter what. No matter what, the people will never be happy. Shout out to her fan base, dude. Shout out to the Rocktards. Other than that, when it comes to everybody that's watching my show, I want y'all to understand, no matter what you do, you can't please everybody. At some point in time, something's going to snap in your brain and you're going to realize you can only please yourself and you're going to live life on your own terms. It's a beautiful thing. A gift and a curse, double-edged sword. Let's continue.
But you see what they want? Look at them. Let me read you some of them. I'm gonna read you some of your fan base, what they got to say to you.
Shout out to the Rocktards.
Why it matters to you?
That's what I just said.
Why does it matter to me? Because it matters to my son that his son have. They got you running around with your bedroom because he had a bedroom. You see what they saying? Why it mattered to you? She don't gotta show us shit. She show you shit every day, and if she didn't show you shit, you wouldn't have shit to do in your life. That's why. They said, why she don't gotta show us shit. We done all showed you all our kids' bedrooms. That's our top priorities. A bedroom.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a Rocktard. but I'm fucking with the fan base, bro. I'm gonna say it, bro. I mean, but like I said, I speak from a perspective of back in the day, you know, trying to please people that would never be satisfied. And it got to a point where it broke me mentally. Not to, you know, I don't want y'all to feel bad for me or nothing. Let's just put that on the flow. But yeah, once you get to that point, bro, it's like when you realize no matter what you do, it'll never be enough. People will never be satisfied. It kind of, I wouldn't say it traumatizes you, but it breaks you mentally. Because at that point, you like, man, fuck this. Why would I sit there and waste my time trying to prove myself to people that are never happy with what I do? And when you get to that point, I feel like it's freeing, because then at that point, you're going to do what you want to do. I mean, at some point, you'll dial it back and draw the line. We call that becoming more mature as you age, right? You'll dial it back, you'll draw the line, you'll pick a side. Okay, this is what I stand on, this is what I'm finna do. I feel like personally, she just trying to figure herself out and where she's trying to go with it. Now, when it comes to Junior, like I said, that's the thing, people. And always remember, when you have kids, you're never going to be ready, but things are going to change whether or not you like it when you have kids. You have to accept the change, even if you don't want to accept the change, at least for the next 18 to 20 plus years. And the reason why is because your kid is your quote unquote legacy. I don't like that term because we all say legacy, but your kid is your future, and on top of that, their future. And you got to put your kid in the best position to succeed. That's the one thing that I think everybody feels like she made the mistake and she didn't do. She's not putting her child in the best place to succeed. I think with the money, if she's really making money, I think she still is, but I think she's trying to do it her way. The problem is she may not have the right guidance to do it her way because she doesn't know who's on her side and who's not. And she'll never be able to know at this point because there's too many mixed opinions about things that she does. I'm going to play this video one more time, then we'll go back to the other one. Then we're going to get up on out of here, man. Hit the like button, answer the poll in the chat. Here we go.
Fourth nigga ain't got damn bedroom for your son. Hollering you rich out here. Hollering you buying houses and Bentleys and trucks and all kind of shit when all the real mothers want you to do is buy a motherfucking bedroom for my grandson. That's all we want you to do. We want you to walk up in the room and show us all the details that you perfected and put in there. We want to see all the scriptures that you want to put on the wall for him over his bed. We just want to see a motherfucking bed at this point. But you see what they want? Look at them. Let me read you some of them. Let me read you some of them. I'm gonna read you some of your fan base, what they got to say to you. Why it matters to you? Why does it matter to me? Because it matters to my son that his son have. They got you running around with your fourth. He had a bedroom. You see what they saying? Why it mattered to you? She don't gotta show us shit. She show you shit every day, and if she didn't show you shit, you wouldn't have shit to do in your life. That's why. They said, why she don't gotta show us shit. We done all showed you all our kids' bedrooms. That's our top priorities.
And this is what I'm saying. Like I said, shout out to Karlissa. There's truth to what she's saying, but like I said, as a grandmother, and like I said, people, one thing I always tell y'all gotta be mindful of how you say things to people. Even me, sometimes I can come off very strong without realizing it. That's why I kind of try and dial it back. You gotta be mindful of what you say, regardless of how you feel emotionally. Yeah, I know you could be right. Two things can be true. So you could be right at the same time. If you don't project your rightness, that's not what I'm trying to say. Or that's not the right words I wanted to use, but I'm saying it like that because I can't think of the words off the top of the dome. If you don't project how you're right, or if you don't articulate yourself properly to the next person, they're not going to understand you. That's going to create a miscommunication. And once the miscommunication happens and it keeps happening, it's going to get to a point where people aren't going to want to speak anymore. Because it's annoying when somebody tries to talk down to you. When somebody speaks to you in a condescending tone or makes you feel like shit about yourself. If you speak to me like that, why would I want to sit there and entertain you? Regardless of if you're right or wrong, why would I want to sit there and listen to what the fuck you have to say? Even if you tell me you have my best interest at heart. Explain it, please.
But what the hell, boy?
Makes no sense. Like I said, hold on, last video. Bringing you up to speed. Hold on. Like I said, this is what Chrisean had to say. Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comment section. Here we go.
Right back to my ex the world.
Oh no. They try to get me, man. I ain't doing all that. Hold up. Here we go.
And then that bitch ass lady, Karlissa, mind your fucking business, bitch. For real, bro. For real. Mind your motherfucking business, bitch. For real, bro. Y'all niggas weird too, nigga. Fuck. Weird ass niggas. All y'all niggas weird, nigga. Fuck. All y'all niggas weird, nigga. Fuck. You and your son, nigga. Fuck. You ain't had this same energy when your son posted your grandson penis, nigga, for clout, nigga. Where was this energy at, bitch? All y'all keep attacking my kid, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas.
And if y'all see my page, like I said, we don't promote bullying. I guess don't attack her child if that's how she feels, you know. Don't attack her child and all that kind of stuff. Cause we don't want her to tweak out or some shit. Feel me? Okay. Shout out to the kids, man. Oh. Y'all see me lagging? You know my stream lagging. They attacking my stream, bro. Here we go. We're gonna play that and call it a day. Here we go.
Stop talking shit. For real. Leave me alone. It's not your blood. That's my baby. Fuck. That's my baby. Fuck. Y'all getting on my nerves, bro. For real. Like, what? This shit retarded. Like, what?
They try to attack the stream, but yeah, shout out to Tasha. The comments are saying, some people say Blueface isn't the daddy. Thank you for finally admitting the truth. Other people are saying she's not admitting that he's not the dad. She's just saying that that's her baby, nobody else's. The internet's gonna run with that part. They said, so please give Ronnie's family the DNA they've been asking for. She gonna be an amazing mother. The baby will change her, in quotations. Remove the last name from his birth certificate. She kills me when she brings up Blueface posting the picture, but was with him after the fact. This Chrisean Rock, the gospel singer. My study showed that, nope, I'm not going to say that. Let's see her fans defend this crash out and her admission that this is not his kid. Shake my head. She needs to keep that same energy and get her kid help. Hey, man, say, man, what do y'all think, bro? What do y'all think? That's it for today's show. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Shout out to you if you tune in, man. If you tune in, you are the resistance. You are the core. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow I might do a stream in the afternoon, maybe at 11:30 to like 1. So that way I won't have to pop in here in the evening. So maybe I'll catch y'all. Y'all catch me tomorrow. Past that, I got things planned, man. Y'all stay tuned. Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. You are the core. Shout out to the Adams. Good evening to the Eves. Y'all take care, man. Stay safe out here in these streets because it's getting wild, Ninja. We seeing some wild shit. It's not even election year and we seeing